Disclaimer: this video may contain certain material that may deem inappropriate for any young audience under the age of 18. Viewers' discretion is advised. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let's get started. My top 10 rarest and expensive Nintendo DS games of all time. Hello everyone, this is DenoxSeries speaking once again, and today we will go over a new top 10 list for the rarest DS games of all time. As you may know, if you watch my channel long enough, I already covered the rarest games for the 3DS and Wii U for the last couple years, and they were very well received, having thousands of views each, especially the 3DS one with over 8,000 views as of the recording of this video. Now I tackled the original DS line that came prior to the 3DS, and there are some very rare games in this list as well. And the funny thing is, I may have owned a couple of them already. Most of the games I will present in this video, I used to see them plenty of times in GameStop back in the day when it was still active in Puerto Rico. So here's how the top 10 Nintendo DS games will be ranked. They all must be North American release, meaning that it must have been released in the US. And we will not count games that came in bundles unless it's the only way you would have purchased it new in the store. The order would not always necessarily go by pricing, but by how rare it is and how much of a demand the game has, and the secondary market like eBay as well.
What am I doing here? I thought I was in the battle against Sartorius.
Huh? Velvet Crowe? Are my eyes deceiving me? Anyways, I was just about to say my top 10 rarest DS games now. Can you help me?
Huh? Top 10 rarest? What is this?
You will find out soon. Just watch and then I will help you figure out why you came out of nowhere.
But Very well then. I will do what I can to help. So what will you have me do?
Now let's get started with my top 10 rarest Nintendo DS games of all time. Number 10. Coming in at number 10 is Super Robot Taisen OG Saga. Before Project EXO was a thing, this game plays very similar to it, hosting some very interesting characters in this action-packed game. This game even featured Cosmos from the Xenosaga series, so the reason it's in the very bottom of my top 10 list is because you can actually get a loose cartridge of this game relatively cheap on eBay, around the $20 to $40 range. What's pricey is the bundle that includes the soundtrack and the other goodies. So you're looking at spending over $100 to $120 for the complete version of this game, and over $250 plus if you want a brand new sealed copy of this game. Yikes! At least I do own the cartridge of this game, but I love playing this game as well. Can be a bit repetitive, but I never gotten tired of seeing the animation attacks of characters like Kagura and Cosmos.
This Kaguya girl looks pretty cool. That is one huge sword she got.
Number 9. Next on this list is Dark Spire, a very dark game indeed. Looks like a dungeon crawler to me, filled with many dark creatures. I never played this game yet, so I'll admit that. This game itself is a little bit more higher in price than Super Robot Taisen OG Saga if you just want the cartridge alone at around $50 to $60, but I will admit that it's not super cheap either, but you may change your mind once you see the other 8 entries in this list. But if you plan to get the complete version of this game with the soundtrack, you're looking to spend between $130 to $160 for the whole thing. Wow, only on the number 9 spot and already this pricey? I used to see this in GameStop all the time.
Wow! Dark Spire seems to be my type of game, Denox. Can I devour monsters with my left demon hand?
I bet you can if you can hack through this game. So yeah, I'm pretty sure there are ways to get it much cheaper than $130 at times if it's used. But good luck finding one under $100 these days if you want a complete mint condition. Number 8. The next game may come as a surprise. This is a Mega Man JRPG game. Most of the Mega Man Star Force DS titles are pretty fairly priced even today. But one particular game called Mega Man Star Force 3 Red Joker is actually pretty rare. It seems that this game, compared to all the other Mega Man Star Force games, were in a severely short print run. Even getting the loose cartridge alone will cost you over $80 to $90, and a complete in-box can go over well over $100. There are not many complete in-box listings on eBay the last time I checked, and it was the final Star Force game in the whole series. A matter of fact, the last Mega Man JRPG game ever created in the Nintendo portable handheld. Correct me if I'm wrong, of course. So Black Ace is pretty pricey too, but Red Joker was more on the rarer side because it's much more of a pain to find than the other. So good luck finding this nowadays. Number 7. Next up on the list is Dragon Quest VI Realms of Revelation. Now this, I swear, is a game I used to see all the times in stores, many being under $30. It was released on February 2011 and I sold this game in Kmart's, Walmart's and GameStops all over. I swear they used to be pretty common back then, but apparently now they are super king rare. I mean, look at the GameStop sticker there on this game. But guess since it only came out a month before the 3DS and Pokemon Black and White is the reason for its rarity to go up rapidly over the years. They must have been in short print as well. So how much do they cost today, you may ask? A loose cartridge can go up to $70 to $80 and a complete in-box of this game over $120. And I saw a new one for over $400? What?
Maybe slaying those dragons can earn me some good gold too.
Really, Velvet? And speaking of Dragon Quest, the 3DS version of Dragon Quest VIII, which used to be plentiful in Walmart just a little over a year ago or so, are now worth over $80 to $100 online, and I only paid $20 for mine. That's crazy. I mentioned it because while I was researching the prices for Dragon Quest VI on DS, I find the 8th game going for crazy prices as well. Man. Number 6. Next is Dokapon Journey, and this has been a very rare for quite a while. I remember finding this in GameStop anywhere easily back in the late 2000s, but now it's very rare to find unless maybe GameStop has a loose cartridge of this game somewhere. This is the portable party game spin-off from the Dokapon Kingdom game that came out for Wii and PS2 back in 2008. If you enjoy Mario Party with JRPG elements, you are very likely to enjoy this game. Getting a loose cartridge of this game could cost you up to $60 to $120. No joke. And guess how much a complete in-box is worth? Over $200 to $300. And yeah, don't even get me started with a brand spanking new one. It will be worth 3 full grocery shoppings for 3 to 4 families easily.
How can these things cost that much? Why do humans see so much value in them? Guess in this world, humans are way more greedy than where I come from. How much is $300 worth in gold? Say what? What monstrosity! Are games really that valuable?
Number 5. This box goes to Magician's Quest Mysterious Times. Yes, if you look at this game good enough, you will notice a very good resemblance. Yep, it's so much like Animal Crossing. Probably a blatant ripoff as well. As far as I know, it's a very niche title that has some elements going for it that makes it a pretty decent game. But yeah, if you love Animal Crossing, you may enjoy this game. But are you really to pay the price for it?
So, let me guess. It's even more expensive than Dokapon?
Oh boy. Well, maybe a complete in-box of this game will cost you between $100 to $140 and a loose copy for $80 to $90. There sure was not a lot made out there, but I found a decent amount on eBay.
Well, that's not too bad then.
But a brand spanking new one will cost you over $550 to $700.
Wait, what? Hell no!
Number 4. So in this entry, we have 2 Pokemon games to put in. Yep, the holy grail of Pokemon games on the Nintendo DS, Pokemon HeartGold and Soul Silver. And it's the only Pokemon game where you can have any Pokemon follow you around, which I missed a lot. And it's a remake of my most favorite Pokemon game of all time, Gold and Silver for the Game Boy Color. I remember I got the full HeartGold bundle at GameStop back when it was released in March 2010. It was an amazing bundle with the Pokewalker, the game, and the case with the manual brand new for $40. What a deal. Huh? How much is the same bundle now? If I were to tell you, it will cost you around $100 to get the cartridge alone today. And making sure it's authenticated as well. How much can it possibly cost?
Let me guess. More than Magician's Quest?
Well, a complete box of this bundle with the Pokewalker for both HeartGold and Soul Silver can go easily up to $180 to $250 plus. And want a new one? Pay $700 on that. Oh, and that's not all.
You're kidding, right?
Nope. There is a Walmart edition bundle of HeartGold and Soul Silver with the Black Pokewalker for $20,000.
No way! That's ridiculous. Those people are thieves. I will hunt down that seller and devour them. This is insane.
Velvet! Man, that reaction from her is priceless. $20,000 for HeartGold, huh? Man, I wish I had a time machine so I could go back in time to get that for like 50 bucks. Anyways, good luck finding a copy of Pokemon HeartGold and Soul Silver for under $100 that's actually authentic. There are many replicas out there on eBay. Number 3. The number 3 spot belongs to Little Red Riding Hood Zombie BBQ, and it's like an arcade shooter game involving zombies. It looks a lot of fun. I remember seeing this game too in GameStop back in the early 2010s. So now the cartridge alone goes between about $100 to $150, which is already pretty pricey for that alone. But want to know what the complete in-box version costs? It can go for over $200 to $300 complete in box. Wow. The reason why it's higher on the list than Pokemon HeartGold and Soul Silver is because there are a lot less of this game out there than Pokemon, obviously. It's a hidden gem that if you really want this game, get your wallet prepared mentally. Number 2. Next one on the list is one of the games I actually own, called Solatorobo Red the Hunter. This is a game where the protagonist is a dog human who pilots a mech that lifts stuff and throws them as well. This is pretty much the direct sequel of Tales Concerto on the PS1 as well, that is even more rare than this game. It had a very limited release, and I remember buying this game from an old friend of mine for over $20 or so back in late 2011. Now this game continues to go up in value as it seems as time passes by. If you want to buy this game, the cartridge alone will go for about $120 to $200. Yes, no joke, for only the cartridge. And for the complete in box alongside with the soundtrack, well, prepare your wallets because I know this will hurt. Yes, over $300 to $350 for the full package. $450 to $700 for a brand spanking new one, and a very limited supply of the US version as well. The European version is a lot more common, and even that is starting to creep up in price. That's insane. Back in late 2011, I only paid $20 for this.
Wow, if that's true, you made some profits. I'm back, and the person who sold that HeartGold Walmart bundle for $20,000 is now devoured in my demon hand.
And now, before we get to our number 1 pick, here are a few honorable mentions. Commando Steel Disaster, Jewel Time Deluxe, My World My Way DS, Power Bike, Sands of Destruction, Black Sigil, Blade of the Exiled. Number 1. Okay, so the number 1 rarest game for the Nintendo DS in North America will have to be Shepherd's Crossing 2 DS. Yeah, this game kinda sounds like Animal Crossing as well, doesn't it? So if you look up this game on eBay, you will notice that there are barely any copies of this game out there. If for whatever reason you wish to get this game and play it, it will kinda cost you a fortune to get it. A loose copy of this game can easily go up to $150 to $200 on eBay. Insane. And simply a pre-owned one can be over $300 to $500. A pre-owned one. So I would hate to see what a new price will be worth. Maybe over $1,000? Well, I have yet to find a new listing of that game yet, so it could be anyone's wild guess.
Well, I doubt it will cost as much as that Pokemon HeartGold Walmart edition at least.
Maybe so, Velvet. So how did you got here in the first place?
I have no idea, honestly. It just happened. I was fighting a battle and I ended up here.
Oh, is that so? I do like your reaction, and I do hope you do not mind that this gets uploaded to my YouTube channel, Velvet.
YouTube? What's that?
It's a place people around the world goes and sees us talking about the rarest Nintendo DS games.
Wait, what? Why would you? I was not prepared for this, but if I can get support to go back to my world, I guess it's fine.
Very well then, you are quite popular here already. You made this top 10 even better with your appearance.
Oh, did I? I don't know what to say. But I suppose that's fine. Now if you excuse me, I need to find out more about this world. Until later, Denox.
Wow, I still cannot believe that my waifu, Velvet Crowe, showed up like this. Yes, she is amazing in Tales of Berseria, and I hope she can make it one day to Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Anyways, that has been my top 10 picks for the top 10 rarest Nintendo DS games of all time. Of course, some of you may have a different opinion on some rare DS games than me. I based this list on the top 10 lists I found on YouTube and in Google for the Nintendo DS. Also eBay pricing as well. If there are any other games I missed you believe that I should have mentioned, let me know in the comment section below. I would love to know. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a like and subscribe to this channel if you're new and you wish to see more gaming related content from me, and also live streams I do every Tuesdays and Saturdays. And until next video guys, take care, God bless, and stay cool. Bye bye. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to subscribe to this channel and click the bell next to it to be notified whenever any new videos or live streams are uploaded by me. You can also join my community at the Denox Gaming Zone Discord server. Invite link in the description below. Hope to see you there.